Hello, welcome to Strat Chat. My name's Martin. Apologies for the slightly unusual location I'm at here in the garden. I'm determined to enjoy the English summer, and it's absolutely freezing out here. I've got myself a hot cup of tea. I've got my tissues because I'm blowing my nose, partly because I've got a slight cold and partly from hay fever, so I really have got the best of both worlds here. Anyway, I needed to do this kind of extra introduction because the footage for today's episode 3 of Duke Hostitt was actually a film for episode 2, which went out on Monday. But I just got too involved in the game. It just got longer and longer and longer. So I thought I'd use it for today. So I didn't do an introduction at that point. It's kind of one of the drawbacks of doing one of your favourite games on YouTube, is that sometimes you really need to just stop because you've done all you need to do for that episode, but the gamer in you wants to carry on playing. But anyway, enough of my problems. Last night we had the live Twitch stream. Really enjoyable game. This is Hostitt, isn't it? I mean, Hostit's classic Varangian veteran kind of Viking leader on the west coast of Europe, so he can go all the way around for his Varangian adventures down to Africa, into the Mediterranean. People do little things where they jump all the way over to India, but with him. You can do what you like with this guy. So I posted that onto YouTube. So if you didn't catch it in the live stream, go and have a look at that, because it looks. I really enjoyed doing it. It looked good. Also, bear in mind that we're going to be doing those live streams every Tuesday at 7 o'clock British summer time. So, wherever you are in the world, Google will tell you when it's British, what time it is in the UK. Get onto Twitch, StratChat2, and watch it. It's just been a lot of fun, and I think it's going to carry on being a lot of fun. Sometimes in Crusader Kings 3 you have to work really hard to get the resources to do something. Hostitt just has those resources. Anyway, let's talk about today's game. Oh, incidentally, and this is important. Incidentally, I do have a Patreon. It is on the it is in the notes at the bottom of of all the videos. If you want to be able to see the saved games from these sessions, all of those are available to patrons. So check that out if that's something that you might be interested in. I saved the game at the beginning so that somebody, if they wanted to, could kind of play along and have sort of divergent history and see what happens to Hostitt or the Bohemian run as it progresses, how it changes from what I did, but also at the end of each episode. This is Strat Chat, and if you want to be able to talk like kind of in detail, sort of strategy suggestions or criticisms of me or whatever, then have a look at the save game. You can actually go and have a look at the data. You can actually see what the situation is in detail, and it might inform kind of even more kind of like illuminating kind of discussion. So let's get to Duke Hostitt, I think his name is, that we're going to be looking at today. So his father struggled, seemed to be making very kind of slow progress, and Duke Hostitt has inherited 4 main priorities, which I think that he needs to work on, which is what we're going to be doing in today, or trying to do in today's session. 1 is to regain the royal domain. So we failed to manage the succession very well, and I think a cousin or a nephew actually inherited 2 of the most valuable counties in the royal domain, including the one with the gold mines. We need to get those back. That's the first priority. We've also finally got a character who's got a lot of skill in terms of learning, so we're going to see if we can find a poetry recital tournament to go to, or possibly to host it ourselves. See if we can have some luck in a tournament. We also want to form the kingdom. And we can't do that unless we have another duchy. And the duchy we're going to try to get is the Duchy of Moravia, hoping that we can perhaps get the Pope to grant us a claim, but I'm not really sure how things are going to work out. So that's it. If we can achieve all of those things, that'll be the end of the episode. If we don't, we'll end it after about 25 minutes. Thanks very much. let's get into the game. At least we got the money for my son. Duke Necklum of Bohemia has given up the ghost at 72, died of old age. Keen, dedicated hunter, loved to spend entire weeks in the wilderness looking for the most elusive game. Duke Hostitt ascends the throne, energetic, collected. Hostitt will surely improve the realm under his rule. So I'm a new bishop, and he is mediocre. Carries on with what he's doing, that's fine. My wife, mediocre. So unfortunately, now I'm a Catholic, I think it's quite unlikely that I'm going to be able to divorce her. But the Pope likes me. Okay, I've got 2 claims. Oh, the Duchy of Moravia. That's really useful. That's really useful. Right, let's just sort chancellors out. Yep, he's a good person to have. Marshal, very good. Keeping with the same guy from before. Okay, so that's not so good. Okay, what did I keep? Well, I got 4 counties. So I've lost... So these were the ones I had before. This one I've lost to my nephew. Okay, but I can revoke his titles. Yeah, I mean, I want these 2. Right, it's going to be very, very easy. Okay, so we're in here. Okay, we've got all of this, which is great. I think we reset. Yeah, see if we get some learning done. Okay, that should make the Pope like me even more. I kind of do want the Duchy of Moravia. So we'll take that. Ooh. Truth is relative is likely to be useful later on. Okay, let's just check. Now we're making progress towards innovations. What are we working towards? Ledger. So somebody suggested in the chat in the last episode that we should be looking at the house. A table of princes, which allows us to go to senior house seniority, and that later on, once we have, I think it's hereditary rule, you've essentially got primogeniture early and cheap. Yeah, I think that's a really, really good idea. It's something we're going to be, it's like a priority, but I'm not going to be going for it right now. This is down to 28 years. See what we can do to speed that up while I'm in charge here. 533. Right, we want these 2 back, because these are valuable. So let's see what my cousin says. Right, so I'm now the Duke. I now have the claim on the Duchy of Moravia. Okay, we'll go for the athletic, that's fine. Go to war with my cousin. Caught them. Lovely. Is he a better steward than the one I've got? No. Not even a particularly good knight. Okay. 17... 4. Okay, so we go for the one with the most loot. He's not a very powerful vassal. Lots of wars I can declare now, including the Great Moravia, because that's what I want. Got additional troops. Okay, can't be stationed at the moment. But money doesn't look good. It's everywhere I control on 100. Yeah, okay. Money will improve a lot once I get these 2 counties back. Where is he, out of interest? He's with his army. Oh, right, this is nice. Household savings 50, and we won the siege. That's jumped our money right up. Okay, we're not going to do that, but I will probably look at my family. So I've got 1 son. So at the moment, everything stays with me. Yeah, okay. Right, so I need my son married. Let's see if we can find some really good traits. I mean, how old is my son? 21. I mean, she'd be brilliant. So what we're going to do... Right, do I go to the tournament? Okay, anything that I could do there. So recital, I'm bound to be good at recitals. Yeah, I'm off to that. I don't want this character to die yet, so let's hire some guards. I mean, it doesn't look... Oh, it does look dangerous. Okay. Okay. Fellow attendee, Gardemir, is hosting a grand tournament competition in the vicinity of Sprachau. Time has come for us to depart. While my ailing body is affecting my health, I shall be damned if I will not attend this, what promises to be a spectacular event. Okay, unlanded knight, will accompany you to complete. Okay, I'm happy enough with that. Regency is going to be my son. Well, I'm happy with that. I don't know anything about these accolades yet. That's something I need to explore. Okay. We trek through Litomerice. Our caravan stopped at a clearing bordered by poplar trees. Okay, I've scored the same caravan master, that's fine. I'll have no more of your idiocy, you trattering Bampot. Lothar stamps his foot in the grass, so I assume this is Lothar, and this is my mother. You're the one who's whined on this entire journey, squealing, are we there yet, at every crossroads? Honislava, my mother, retorts. Okay. Come now, surely you two can make amends. Okay, 67%, so I convinced them to settle their differences, winning me Entourage Mediator, which is nice, and 75, or kind of like the opposite. We haven't time for your petty squabbling. Okay, we've got to go for this one, I think, haven't we? I've arrived at the site of the tournament here in Sprotzau, though not all the revellers have yet arrived. Throngs of people wander through the colourful surroundings, all looking forward to the forthcoming display of skills and prowess. Okay, let's go for a... Okay, so that's not open yet. Okay, none of these things are open for 5 days. Let's hit the temple. Okay, so let's go and practice. I'll be surprised if Zadimir doesn't sweep the floor with the other contestants. I hear as I walk around the camp a group of visitors are eating around a pot. I spot the very chieftain Zadimir sitting with them. Here he is. You exaggerate, my friend, he says as he tosses a coin into the air. I look eyes with him and give him a subtle nod. If you excuse me, Otto's getting up. Is there something the Lord wants to discuss? 50%, my chances of winning increase. Or I gain some prestige from wanting a fair fight. Let's go for that. Okay, so let's go and train. I greet a band of knights as they wander past me. One straggling behind the rest makes me pause. They're clad in shapeless, ill-fitting armour. So this is a woman, isn't it? Standing before me, looking very furtively. It's a woman. Okay, so I can keep their secret, and she likes me a bit more. Or I can offer her money for her services, and she joins the grand tournament and becomes my champion. Or my score increases slightly and I get her banished. Let's do that then. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to qualify. Okay, the entrants mill about the main taint, warming up their vocal cords, memorising stanzas. My ears prick up as my name is mentioned drifting across. I gained this trait, Hasteluder. Okay, other Hasteluders like me more. Okay, time to show my skill, or shall I place a bet? I'm going to place a bet. I mean, I've got a very low chance of victory here. This chap looks like the favourite. Bet on myself. I mean, they're all pretty... Let's just stick one on the underdog in the hope that something happens. So this is Chieftain Stefan. Yeah, he looks pretty poor, doesn't he? Vladimir gazes at me intently, scroll and squill still in hand, takes a deep breath and begins spewing some total nonsense. I have no hope of understanding. Clearly, whatever he's saying matters a lot to him, as he continues to stare me down intently. As a few members of the hushed crowd gasp and whisper, doubtless translating the verses to their friends. I have no idea what I do to win this. Okay, I can retaliate with an insult, which gives me a 1/3 chance of increasing my score. Quite a high chance of decreasing it moderately. Okay, this seems like obviously the best one. So that gave me a little bit of progress. Gardamir flashes an arrogant smirk my way as he ascends. Did I beat that guy? I think I might have done. Okay. Gardamir flashes an arrogant smirk my way as he ascends the dais, and it doesn't take long to find out why. The very first line is a grave insult to me. The rest follows suit. The sound of the cheering, jeering crowd fills my ears. I have no choice but to retaliate with my own poem against Gardamir's honour by opening verses of paramount importance. 'Tis true, Gardamir rhymes like no other. However, I have lain with his mother. 17% chance of success. 39% chance of success. 99% chance of success. Well, we'll go with this one, I think. Okay, my verse wins the crowd. Okay. Still a long way to go to win this. One last verse. I'm winning. Victory is so close. Let's have a look. I actually won. Okay. Lost some stress. The trumpets sound, the crowd clamours, competitors begin to assemble, the contest is over. Someone's limelight is being readied. Okay, after many trials and tribulations, in third place the gusty Zadimir, coming in close second, Anastasia, and then of course the victor, Duke Hostitt. I knew I could win. Okay, so this is fantastic news. So I lose my wager, but I gain 15 gold, so balance, that's a win. I gain 150 prestige. And I get iambic virtuoso. Increases my diplomacy and my learned language skill. And my Hasteluder trait experience gain. Ceremony. I think we're at the ceremony now. The sun goes down on the final day of the tournament. The mass crowd begin to disperse. I find myself ruminating over the results. My mastery of verse saw me the worthy winner in the recital, fulfilled my goal of winning a contest. We got to go home. Right, I'm home. Brilliant. And I won my battle. Right, let's get him into prison. Okay, we're going to take off. Oh, what have I got here? Oh, I won a prize. Oh, nice. Okay, so this has given me quite a bit of prestige. Massive increase to vassal limit, although that I will never need. And spouse opinion. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. Right, let's see what we can do with our new prisoner. Right, who's this chap? Would he convert and be recruited? Yeah, let's do that. This is the important one. Okay, revoke titles. Okay, let's get that one. And that one. And I might leave him with this one. I don't have hooker. Let him build up some money. He's a... Right, who's his heir? Okay, let's execute him. Far rather his heir got it. Okay, familial Kingslayer is not the best. Okay, so I've got too many here. So I now control this one, which is very good news. When I get to 500, control this one, which is good news, although both of them need the control to go back up. Prague itself is on 100, that's fine. This one's mine. Okay, so this is actually, this was a tribal holding, but it's been converted to feudal. Same. That's feudal, so we'll give that one away, I think. That one we keep. That one we keep. Okay, that one's in the hand of my vassal. He doesn't particularly like me. Okay, super. So, so the only one I need to give away is Zetek. Grant this to my player. Okay, right, we're in really, really good shape. So let's get busy restoring some sense of order in these places. Why is my money so poor? Simply to do with the men-at-arms. So I think once we get these places back up to 100% control, these will have a bit of value. These two will have a little bit of value. Very, very close to being able to sell. We can't sell titles because my father's dead. Okay. Some of these disabled buildings will cease to be disabled in a moment, I think. Challenge to a board game. Okay. Is there a way I can do this to get him to like me more? Okay. Game of Tabula will begin immediately. If your opponent wins the wager, Pope Nicholas will gain opinion of me. 25. If I lose, he will still gain opinion of me. So let's accept this. Stewardship is countered by learning. Right, what's he going to go for? Let's have a look at the chat. Okay, so he's going to go for, except diplomacy is not a part of it. So it's learning, stewardship, and intrigue. Learning, stewardship, and intrigue. So he's going to go for stewardship. Okay, countered by learning. Let's go for that one. I should beat him. Look, I'm competitive. Let's just win. Easy. Good game. I win the match. I got a little bit of experience for my wit. Okay, I can make him like me less. There's this one, though. 40% you can raise it was a good game, and he becomes my friend. Or he loses 30 opinion of me. That's too much, isn't it? Let's just go for that. Okay, so the only reason I can't get... because I'm wealthy already. Okay, fair enough. So I need to build up some piety, but I also need to get this up to 533 or whatever it is as quickly as possible. I really want to go into stewardship as soon as I can, but I definitely need 500. So I'm already back up to 1. That's because my military is back at full strength. Well done. That's very good news. So let's convert the final place, or is there 2? Perhaps there's 2, to Catholicism. What is my chance of taking the dukedom? Very high. Right, we're going to go for it. We'll go straight for the capital. Where actually is he? Difficult to say if he's with the army or in the capital. Okay, how long is this going to take us? 8 months. Okay, where is he now? He's in there. So there's a possibility of capturing him. Okay, so who's the commander? Right, that's good. Use the commander here. Let's go for it. Ooh, I thought they were coming back to fight then. This will make it eventually possible for me to become a king, I think. Okay, so we captured the capital. Unfortunately, we didn't capture the head honcho there. But this guy would make a really, really good steward. I mean, what is my steward currently? 18. Yeah, we're going to negotiate this guy's released. Anybody else in the prison? Yep, might make an okay physician. Negotiate release. Recruit. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, we're good for supply. Okay, right, let's sort out positions for them. So, steward. That knocked 2 months off, that's pretty good. And court physician. Alright, whatever. Okay. Right, here, interestingly, we're losing supply. Neighbouring rule just won a war. I'm slightly nervous that that's against the person I'm fighting. Okay. So we don't want to move too far away from here, these guys. Let's take them to there. This is scary. Yeah, we're not going on anything right now. Okay, they're trying to besiege that. How long? 8 months. Okay, I'm going to speed that up. Right, so we're on 33. Probably win a little battle here. Yeah. Right, so he has just lost his war. It means he can now concentrate on mine. But he's got 2 other wars and he's being raided. I think we'll be alright. Okay. 71 because we found his son. That's nice. Okay. Let's head these guys down to here. This battle might just swing it for us. No. Okay. So we need to go and take this castle too. Have we got ticking score yet? I would have thought so. I guess we don't control all of Great Moravia. Right, there. That's a failure, isn't it? Okay. What about for battles? So we're on 9 for battles. Right, he's doing nothing there, so we can leave him to it. Then we'll go and fight him when when this castle's fallen. Should be easy. Okay, 98. Okay, I think that victory should do it. If not, this castle will chase them. Okay, stop. Okay, so I'm getting all of these duchies, all of this duchy. At that point, we're going to stop. So I think this is really significant. It's significant because now, if we look at empire type king titles, we can now form the duchy, apart from the fact that we haven't got the 500. So that's really, really good news. We need to sort out our military, and we need a proper plan for getting the Pope to start giving us some money. As soon as he can change, he's going to go to stewardship. We've already got truth is relative, which means we can get golden obligations. We could start getting some money. We can actually start pouring that money into the things we want to buy. This is a pain, but it's not mine, so I'm going to live with that. Can I disband everything? Yes. Okay, disband all. So these can't be disbanded, presumably because there are hostile forces nearby. Okay. Maybe we'll just go for the fight here. Right, that's a decision for next time. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. So if you enjoyed that, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to stop there. I'm much, much happier about where we are. This character is doing a good job. He is only 56 years old and he has a promising son and a even more promising daughter. So hopefully things are going to start to look up for us. We've still got this, the constriction at the moment is still money. We need to get that snowball growing as it rolls down the hill. You know, start to get a couple of buildings, particularly these mines. I think it's going to be really, really useful to us to become a king. And we can start playing with aspects of the game that we wouldn't be able to play with otherwise. All right, you take care of yourselves, and I will see you then. Bye-bye. Well, we're back in the garden, and it all went well. I literally ticked everything off on the list. So we got the raw domain back. and you know, as vassals, they turned some of the tribal holdings to feudal ones. So that saved us like, well, it's 1,000 gold was saved by having that happen in the course of that slightly messy succession. We went to a poetry recital, we won it, then we played the Pope in a game of Tibula and beat him, and he likes us more because of it. We haven't formed the kingdom, but we do have we are now the Duke of Moravia, so obviously we're going to be able to form that. So I feel pretty good that we've kind of like ticked off a lot of things and lined ourselves up for an interesting game next time. Money's the issue, but we have a plan, so see if we might be able to improve things there. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, have a look at the Twitch stream on YouTube, where I've posted episode 1 of the Hostitt thing. And if you think that's interesting, get on to Twitch on Twitch on Tuesday 7 o'clock, and it's Strat Chat 2. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.